November of 2015, Big Flock, a rising DMV rapper, released the intro to his new mixtape, Glockism. Glockism. So you guys already know what's happening, right? A lot of ignorant activity.
Be a boss, and so was Lil Chris, R.I.P. the boss. My nigga doing 30, up the mountains, cause he cannot beat the toss. So it's free my nigga, and I'ma keep on saying shit until they free my dog. My nigga Holly sold his soul. It's fucked up to know that nigga pussy all alone. And ManMan took to a form. So he was real, he put on a good performance. ManMan took to a form. So he was real, he put on a good performance.
He was dissing a lot of the ops in his intro. A lot. Now, Big Flock was a rapper. But a lot of the guys he was dissing, they were street niggas. They really wasn't rappers. And one of the guys you guys just heard, because I slowed it down, it was OG ManMan, a certified street nigga in the DMV. You probably think, Flock, why would a rapper diss a street nigga? It's actually not uncommon. 600 Breezy actually got into rapping because all his ops was rapping and dissing them on the song, and he ain't know how to rap, so he learned how to rap. History kind of has a funny way of repeating itself. 600 Breezy learned to rap in 2012 when the ops was dissing him. OG ManMan, who Big Flock just dissed, learned to rap in 2016 when the ops Big Flock dissed him in 2015. OG ManMan was new to rap, but he was a seasoned veteran in disrespect. Because OG ManMan's first rap song ever, he decided to take a diss back at Big Flock, but he ain't just take a diss at Big Flock, folks. He wanted to make the most disrespectful diss track ever, and that's where the truth came from.
First off, nigga, let me load my pistol. Flock sneak, this my don't want no issue. Keep playing, nigga, I swear to God they gon' miss you. Once I get this brain, I swear to God I'm gon' hit you. Nigga, you a bitch, that's why I can't fuck with you. Keep taking pics, but those not your pistols. Ask yourself, nigga, have you ever met a killer? Don't answer that, niggas know my trigger finger itching.
First off, this Negro is demonic. You can tell he about it. A lot of rappers be talking that demon stuff, but you can tell he is really demonic. Started off the diss track with the regular nigga shit, right? Taking a diss of how a nigga ain't holding his own pistol, how a nigga is pussy, right? Regular nigga shit, right? But it was the scenery that got a lot of people's attention. People seen, hold up, who gravesite is that? And then things got really eerie when he named somebody really familiar.
Stop playing with me, nigga, talking about I'm snitching. Rest in peace to Lil Chris. Yeah, I know they fucking miss him. Don't trip, his whole squad gon' lay there with him. I'm not a real rapper, I'm a real lie hitter. Shoot a nigga ass down and throw the baddie in the river. I'm not a real rapper, I'm a fucking grave digger. Throw his ass off a bridge like they did C Diddy.
C Diddy, real name Christopher Smith, was actually the 19-year-old deceased friend of Big Flock. Big Flock will often rep Christopher Smith, aka Lil Chris, aka C Diddy, in a lot of his songs, including the very same song he dissed OG ManMan in. Big Flock will say that Lil Chris, aka C Diddy, was the closest person to him in the world. Big Flock, who was a certified street dude, will say he was not used to being loved the way Lil Chris loved him. Lil Chris took him in. Now, Lil Chris was a college kid. He was not a street guy whatsoever, but he seen potential in Big Flock. He took Big Flock in when Big Flock was homeless, gave him clothes, fed him, right? Big Flock slept in his living room, and he recorded his mixtape, which eventually got Big Flock out of his bad situation. Now, Lil Chris died in 2013. Now, the circumstances around that was kind of odd, was really odd, right? So it goes that Lil Chris and a group of guys got into an argument while they were in the car driving somewhere. Lil Chris got out of the car, and while walking, I guess, on like the highway or on the bridge, he fell over, and they say it was accidental. This happened in 2013 while Big Flock was in jail. It's currently 2022, and the police are still saying it was an accidental death and it wasn't a homicide. Big Flock and Lil Chris being so close, that's the only reasonable explanation as to why OG ManMan chose to diss Lil Chris out of all the dead homies. As of now, OG ManMan has not been named as a suspect in the death of Lil Chris. Now, the first 1 minute and 33 seconds of OG ManMan The Truth was unadulterated, raw, unfiltered fuckery, foolery, right? About how he fuck a nigga, bitch, right? How he's more gangster than a nigga, right? He even mentioned C Diddy and Lil Chris, the same person, but nonetheless, he name dropped him twice. Even though the diss track had been nothing but foolery for 1 minute and 33 seconds, we was not expecting what was about to come.
We're getting new details about the Hampton University student who fell to his death early this morning.
Investigators still piecing together what happened in Richmond. Here's Marissa Jasic. Police say a Hampton University student fell to his death in Richmond early Friday morning. The body of 19-year-old Christopher Smith was found around 2:30 below the I-64 eastbound Chaco Valley Bridge.
OG ManMan came with imagery of somebody falling off a bridge to imitate Lil Chris dying while pouring liquor at his gravesite. Disrespectful visuals left the hip-hop community stunned and in shock. The visuals actually helped the video go viral instantly. Again, this is his first song ever. This was his first song, first video ever, and he went viral almost instantly. He had the world talking about him. He was covered by every blog imaginable. DJ Academics, College Kid, Vlad, everybody was talking about this guy because nobody could believe that there was somebody willing to take it this far in a music video. I'll be real with y'all. He was loving the attention, bro. He was loving every minute of it, man. He did an interview, actually, after the video dropped.
Man, no big flop, man. He's a big bitch. No big flop, man. You see what that shit say, man. I'm still in the trenches, still out here every day. I ain't hard to find.
You went viral.
Yeah.
You had different dudes like DJ Academic tweet to say, this is the most disrespectful diss I ever seen in my life.
I mean, it's disrespectful. It's real. It's the truth. What you expect?
How you feel about the rap industry in the DMV?
I mean, I'm not a real rapper. Like I said in my song, like I'm not a real rapper. I just spoke on something. Like I heard a nigga sneak diss me or whatever. Just like he sneak diss everybody else. I just was one of the niggas that stood up and said something about that shit.
With his notoriety for this diss rising, the threat in his life was also rising as well. His mother was extremely worried.
And worried it would lead to trouble.
I was afraid, but I let him know I was afraid. And then that's when he promised me that, Mom, I'm going to stop. Because they had started going back and forth first. They started it.
But a mother's intuition is undefeated. Because almost 2 months after he released the diss to his big flock and Lil Chris, on June 12th,
he was on the phone, and he left back out. When he reached for the door, I said, well, son, where you going? He said, Dad, I'll be right back in a minute.
OG ManMan had gotten a call to come to a cookout. Apparently the cookout was buzzing. Bad bitches was there, right? The street niggas was there. It was lit. So he told his father, hey, Pops, I'm going to go to this cookout and I'll be right back. OG ManMan got to the cookout expecting food and bad bitches. It was pretty evident that it was a setup. Even though it was a real cookout going on, when he pulled up, almost instantly, somebody walked up to him, shot him, and ran away. The shooting took place shortly after midnight in his parking area you see here. Now, OG ManMan was taken to the hospital, but he died at the hospital. The news of OG ManMan dying hit the blog on June 12th of 2016. It's been about 6 years since his death, and currently the police have no leads and no suspects, due to a large, again, expectedly, right, that nobody is coming forward to testify or give any information due to the environment they grew up in. Due to him dying so quickly after releasing that diss track, a lot of people are speculating that this is in retaliation for Lil Chris, right? It was one of Big Flock homies. But a matter of fact, it appears that's not the case. All the evidence points to he was backdoored by his own homies. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about the diss track? Was it too far? And is it his fault if Big Flock dissed him first? It's your boy, Porter Flacco. Like the video, comment on the video, sub to the channel, and double click that notification bell so you get notified when I drop 24/7. It's your boy, Porter Flacco. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.
It's a natural. So I'm always feeling like Tony, nigga. The world is ours and everything in it. Yeah. I don't pop Percocet no more, cause they make me feel sick. Got some young niggas in Atlanta ready to kill shit. She did me dirty, all I gave was love and realness.